It was a game, and game 2, they just go all for it.
The absolute domination coming in from AOV RBL's Thailand representative. Very well played, and they advance further with one more shot, one more opportunity to maybe make history as the first team coming in from AOV region to make it into KWC top 8.
So a lot of pressure, but also responsibility is out there on BRU, and this time, with this 2-0 clean win, they're ready to make comebacks.
House was just so clean on that Ana. The way that he found the initial pickup on towards Jingtian was just chef's kiss with that point. And ever since that, invades after invades, team fights after team fights, everything was looking so darn good for Buridam up until the finish line.
I feel like I really need to put it into a clear way, right? Because usually Luna is the counter-attack, counter-pick towards Aluno. But this time, Valis just shine out with a quarter in the end.
If this fight Jingtian had gold, had a 0 gold, things could have been so good for RNTX. But as of this point, 8,000 gold lead. It's really too little too late. They get taken down, and this is over for the side of Remnant X-Spark. And with the conclusion of this game, let's join on towards the stage to check out the interview with the Tage.
Yes, my friends, it's Buridam United Esports that take the win, and I'm joined by Nunu to have a quick chat about their performance, and there's no two ways around it. Both of your games looked incredibly clean. How did you prepare for this game today, and really for a qualification spot at top 8?
ก็วันนี้นะฮะเราจบเกมแรกที่เราต้องเจอกับเขาเนี่ยครับไปด้วยสกอร์ 2-0 ทีเดียวโดยที่ค่อนข้างดูเนียบมากๆเลยนะฮะอยากถามว่ารู้สึกยังไงบ้างครับเกม
ก็วอร์มครับวอร์มก่อนเจอ VP ครับ
Yeah I think it is just a warm up before we face VP
Well, speaking of which, Virtus.pro, their team, some of their players have had the experience in playing in playoffs in the past. How do you prepare for a team like that to have the big shot?
เรามาคุยเรื่อง VP กันบ้างนะฮะเนื่องจากว่าในทีม VP เนี่ยมีเพลเยอร์บางคนที่เคยเล่นไปถึงเพลย์ออฟแล้วนะฮะเราได้เตรียมการยังไงกันบ้างที่จะต้องเจอเขา
ก็เตรียมให้เราเล่นแบบเนียบขึ้นครับแล้วก็พยายามสู้เขาโดยไม่พลาดครับ
Yeah, we try to make like play more clean and like be more precise to the plan that we have been practiced all along and like try to make the leads early as much as possible.
I think your gameplay was very clear today in the message you're sending to Virtus.pro for that game. You're on the world stage in Paris here at KWC. Now, do you have any message to send to your Thai fans out there that have been supporting you since day one, Nunu?
ตอนนี้เนี่ยฮะเราอยู่ในเวทีระดับโลกนะฮะอย่าง KWC นะฮะเรามีอะไรอยากจะฝากถึงแฟนๆชาวไทยที่คอยเชียร์เราบ้างครับ
ก็ฝากเชียร์พวกผมด้วยนะครับก็จะทำให้เต็มที่ครับผมจะไปรอบ8ทีมไม่ได้ครับ
To all the Thai fans, thank you so much for supporting us and please keep supporting us. We will try our best to qualify to the top 8.
Thank you, Translator K. Thank you very much, Nunu. Let's bring up the rest of the team. Buridam United, come on over. This is one of my favorite parts of KWC and EWC because you guys are going to get to crush your opponent's key. Come on over with me to the back. That's, of course, Revenant X Sparks' key. That is going to get smushed to bits. I know you love this part just as much as I do. Gentlemen, please approach our crusher. The Keymaster is waiting for you all the way over there. Go on in. We'll invite you over. We have our handle to push this one through. You guys can all get close to one another and you can start whatever you like. Keep it going. There it is. We're going to say goodbye to them now. Thanks to Buridam United Esports. It's Revenant X Spark and they're going back home. It hurts to hear, but that's just part of the competition. Another victory, a 2-0 clean one for Buridam. Let's send it to our panel to discuss it all.
Well,
I mean, she's making sure she gets that on camera. I mean, I know a couple of RNTX fans that would probably have looked away at that moment, and that's just the way it is. It's brutal. It's sad. It is the end of the road for the Kings Arise champions, but that does mean that it still continues to be an opportunity for BRU to move on to the knockout stage. They will face a rematch against Virtus Pro coming up later. That should be an exciting one. Virtus Pro also now know exactly who they're facing, and they know it more in name. So we'll figure out how that game goes. But we still have more elimination matches, guys. It's always sad, however, Isaac, to see a team go home.
I'm sorry, man. I just seen RNTX coming in. They were so happy just watching the games. When they were not playing, they were always there, just kind of like just looking at everyone enjoy the stage. And that is powerful, man. Like, not only as a professional, but as a fan, you come into the biggest stage and that you understand that you need to cherish this moment. And right now, after 2 games, just seeing them go, for me, I didn't have enough of them, man.
Yeah, we didn't get to see too much of them, and it was very sad, especially when you're seeing the key there being crushed there. But then Milosh with the sound effect made it everything better for me. I mean, I'm surprised the players even like recoil a little bit. It's harsh, but it signifies the harsh reality of a tournament like this. And I think Crowley put it well in his interview. There are winners, there are losers. When you jump into a game, you accept the possibility that you're one of those. And of course, if you don't win, that means, you're losing. But that's kind of the honor, I think, no pun intended, of going up in these moments. You learn something, you risk a moment, but you know that there's more, hopefully, down the line. And this won't be the end of what we see for RNTX. So every game, you either win or you learn. And I think that in that one, they're going to go back to the replay and they're going to see what they could shore up in terms of those mistakes. Because it seemed like the team was really not on the same page at times, and they were, again, overextending quite a bit.
I do believe that from the whole beginning of the game, they looked at a little opening. It was for me concerning that Buriram United Esports in their last pick, they picked the Agudo, when they already know that in front are RNTX, they already have the Luna. Because in just that way, the Luna has multiple different targets just to refresh the ulti and fly around. So I was a little bit concerned about that. And I think that Jin Kian just played a little bit too confident in the first 2 minutes. He goes in, gets to level 4, tries to get more gold, and then he dies, loses the Azure Golem, and then the game is gone.
Pretty much no chance at that point. I mean, you are a snowball hero. You need time, space, farm, all of the above. You're not able to get it if you're just going out of position and throwing your life away, like you just mentioned.
Like if you just start rubber, for you to be able to snowball, you need a little ball. Just rolling it down a little bit. If you don't have any snow, what are you trying to do?
I mean, the ball was actually on the other side, right? With the Agudo, the ball goes, he was able to roll out, right? He was able to take advantage, he got the quadra kill. I mean, this is a guy that was like, when you need him to step up, he was there for you.
And I understand why they would go with the Agudo, because based on what we have seen from them, they really like to go for structural damage.
One from test. Assalam,
go around, take the turrets. They do not like the fights a lot that much. But then not having the Luna just allowed Agudo over there for free hits in that last fight.
Yeah, they were not really able to fight RNTX again without the Luna. You had really no place to kind of take any sort of fight. And you saw BRU just being like, okay, we know we have this advantage. Let's go in as aggressive as possible, take down as many as possible. And again, they were just able to clean house.
Well, it's a great thing to break down. I'm sure we'll have some more time to look at this game as we preview our next as well, see what our other panelists are going to say as they jump on in just a moment. But before we end this set and start transitioning, we have a chance to have what is obviously a difficult moment, but hopefully one that they've learned from, an exit interview from Candy.
Hello guys, it's Sky. So welcome to the post-match interview, and I'm here with Candy. So please say hi and introduce yourself to the audiences.
Hi,
Yes, a good. So, looking back at the whole journey here in KWC 2026, what will be the biggest takeaway you think you learned throughout the entire journey?
I think we learned that, you know, it's such a, like the level of competition is very high from, it's very different from our regional competition versus when it comes to the international teams. So like we just know we can do it, but at the same time we need to work harder and, you know, come back stronger next time.
I hope this will be a very impressive, memorable moments for you guys, because I believe that you have plenty of memories here in Paris. So what will be the biggest thing that you remember throughout the entire journey?
I think when it comes to EWC, the biggest so there's still a lot more to come, and we have a lot of time to improve. So we'll see the other teams in the next EWC.
Of course. And I also see a lot of friends and your fans coming from different regions, right, to support you right here in Paris. So what would be the things you want to say to them?
I would say just keep supporting us, and give us your blessings, and we'll do better next time, and we'll come back stronger.
I strongly believe that we'll meet each other in the future. Thank you, Candy.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your wonderful plays, and that will be the end for post-match interviews. And back to the desk. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Sky, for spending some time with Candy there. A lovely gentleman, and also a lovely approach to taking that loss and learning from it.
Come on, man, there is a path that you need to take. In Chinese, there is a saying that says, 千里之行，始于足下, which means the road of 1,000 miles begins at the first step.
You're actually, this is crazy, I was about to say that.
There you go.
Not in Chinese. Not in Chinese. But I was about to say that, which is so funny that you said that. I feel like that's such an appropriate way to describe this. It's the beginning, but in many ways, the beginning always starts with that beginning, and you have to accept it and own it as a part of your journey, of course. And it's never easy, right? You're going to fall a couple times. It's all about those baby steps. It's about, again, getting a little bit of momentum. You're going to get better. You just need to stick with it. And as Candy said, I mean, it was all very positive, and I love that, and maybe we'll come back much stronger. Well, let's take a look at the schedule today, because coming back stronger, that's one narrative. The other is staying strong, which Brim Esports, United Esports, is going to need to do when they face off against Virtus Pro. That decider match has already been cleared out. So now we're going to see who goes up against Blacklist International, Team Vitality, MIBR.LOS. They are coming up. You've got teams representing these regions and ready to go after it. We're going to switch out some panels, switch out some casters, and in a moment we will be right back with that. But before we come back, I want to make sure you check out the new Princess Frost EWC skin.
A lot of people are haunted by their past. I'm inspired by it.
They're not just playing for themselves, they're really playing for their entire family.
They have defeated their demons! They have crushed the curse! He thinks he can come in here and play my game! He knows nothing! Let's go!
Tyler 1, you're done.
We were there. For every click, every clutch, every respawn. We were there for the years of grind. And we're here. Now. The proud founding partner of EWC. Powering the biggest event in gaming. Shoulder to shoulder with the world's best. Making history. Greatness deserves a stage. Lenovo Legion. Reach your impossible.
Welcome back to KWC at the Lenovo Legion Gauntlet. We call it Stage 3 here at EWC 2026. It's where all the action is. If you care about Honor of Kings, Arena of Valor, this is one of the best places to be in Paris, I would say, because if you saw that first matchup, it was scintillating, exciting action. We hope the next one coming up is going to be the same, but I do know scintillating, exciting action will be happening on the panel next to me. We still got Isaac as well, ready to talk about our South American representatives who are coming up in this next match. But we also have my king. Is it okay if I call you my short king because I'm also a short king?
We are fellow short kings.
We are fellow short kings.
For that.
Sagi as well. Great cast, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling energetic. The crowd has been amazing thus far, and I gotta say, this has been an amazing event, and I'm happy to be here on a panelist as well.
I love the casting from Sagi, man. I loved everything that he said except the part where he called us old.
What is up with that?
I don't know what's going on with this child, man. Like right now, like he moves away from my side, and then he's just acting up like this. I'm gonna have to have words with him.
You
later,
really do, man. You really do. You and me old, you and me short. I don't know. I think I'm getting the worst end of this stick somehow. Let's focus in on our matchup. Is there something I got? Please. Team Vitality, MIBR.Los or Los Grandes are going to be taking on each other in this next elimination match. One going home, one moving on. These two teams, two different complete stories of how they got here, Isaac. But for those joining us after the group stages, seeing their journey, walk us through kind of what this matchup looks like as a preview.
MIBR lost. They came in Chalk BR champions, man. Like a lot of people that we've already seen for so many times, like Freaks, ABH1, Ventomano, Freezer. These guys, they're not new to us. They're not new to KWC. I really hope that today they can show something a little bit better than what they did last game.
I mean, it's tough, right? Considering the fact that every time that we talk about MIBR Los or Los Grandes that you talk about, they always dominate the local region, the pro league, Chalk BR. They are like what, back to back from 2025 spring, 2025 fall to 2026 fall. They've been dominating every single one of them. Every time when they tournament, they cannot find their.
And that's an important through. We looked at RNTX and this was a big international for them, Kings Arise League champions, but coming here, different level, of course, at this international stage. Vitality kind of had some, I guess, unluck. You would put away in the way.
For KPL get better and better, and we did that, as we said